Hey guys, what's up? This is Sam with South Hills Lincoln. I cannot wait to talk to you guys about this. They just released information about the 2023 Corsair. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about all the information, all the changes. I did this with the 23 Aviator, the 23 Navigator, and the 23 Nautilus. And now I'm going to make a video about the Corsair. But let's get right to it. I'm going to talk to you guys about everything that I found in the order guide changes for the 23 that they're making on the Corsair. All right, so let's talk color, shall we? Lincoln is going to be adding two new colors to the Corsair. One of them is called Whisper Blue. Pretty name, isn't it? And the other one's called Crystal Red. What really astounds me about these colors is that none of the other three vehicles are getting these colors for 2023. On top of this, there are new interior colors too that are Corsair exclusive, just like those exterior colors. And I'm gonna make videos about all of these colors and everything inside and out when we start getting the 23 Corsairs in these colors. The first one's called Eternal Red. For 1 or 2 or 3 years now, the Corsair has had an interior option called Medium Slate. It's like a light gray and a black sort of two-tone interior. They're replacing Medium Slate with a very, so slight that if I didn't mention this, you wouldn't even look for it, let alone notice it. It's almost like a tiny little green. It's called Smoked Truffle. It's a very earth tone sort of gray. I think it's gorgeous. I think all of this stuff is gorgeous. I wrote so many notes. Please excuse my raised by doctors handwriting here. I'm a lefty too. That doesn't really help. But here's a picture of all the notes that I wrote, and I never write close to this many notes for a video. This is how packed this video is going to be. Just so you have an idea, here's what Lincoln said about the Smoked Truffle. It's going to give the Corsair's interior a mid-tone neutral space with medium to dark soft trim accents to create a warmer, luxurious environment. Mind you, both of these interior designs come with new appliques. So that like pinstripe aluminum or rosewood, I think Santos rosewood it's called, different stuff like that you'll see on the dash, onto what colors they're getting rid of. What colors are on the chopping block, if you want to call it that. They are getting rid of the following. People who really love these colors, hold your breath and make sure you're sitting down. Flight Blue, Ocean Drive Blue, and you guessed it if you've been watching our other videos, Bronze Smoke. On to the engines. Some people have said that maybe they'll be adding one of the engines to another trim, like maybe you could get the hybrid engine in the standard trim, but they're getting rid of an engine. That engine is on the chopping block just like those colors. Lincoln's dropping the 2.3 liter engine option. I asked my manager why he thinks this might be, and he gave me an answer that made more sense than anything that I've probably ever been told by anyone that I've ever spoken to in my entire life. The reason, his best guess, was it wasn't enough of a difference in horsepower for it to really make enough of a difference in sales to keep it. Between 250 and 280, I mean, I guess you could say it makes sense. The Nautilus has the same 250 horsepower engine, the 2.0, as its standard engine, and that jump went from 250 to 335. Being a V6, which is an amount of cylinders that some people will refuse to buy any vehicle that does not have, that's still an incredibly popular option. Now on to the look. I'm convinced that they changed so many things about the Corsair that it dropped its own jaw. The Corsair now has a bigger grille. It looks like it almost goes all the way down. The big change on the inside is a big change that a lot of you guys have commented on these videos telling me that you're waiting for Lincoln. Hopefully they'll do it for 2023, and they actually listened. It's going to be the Sync 4 infotainment system. That means that the Corsair is going to come with a 12.3-inch touchscreen on the inside. Something worth keeping in mind, and Lincoln has not done this with any of their other vehicles that have Sync 4. They're actually making a smaller center stack, where on the 20 to 22s, they have the climate, audio, and gear shift controls. They're really, to my knowledge, only putting the gear shift, and it's going to take up less space. My favorite thing about the 23 Corsair, as you may notice, what we've talked about so far, and what a couple things we're going to talk about shortly, seems that Lincoln decided that the Corsair alone has been enough of a smash hit vehicle that to keep up with the sales of the other ones, it didn't really need all those different things that Lincoln has been adding to the Nautilus and the Navigator and the Aviator since maybe 2020 or 2021. But what they're doing with the Corsair is they're adding all of those things in as potential options and more. So there are 3 trim levels of the Corsair. There's the standard, the reserve, and the Grand Touring, which is the hybrid. Each one of them has 2 levels of equipment that you can get. They're adding a 3rd one to all of them. Each one of them is going to have a corresponding set of driver assistance and safety features. The first equipment collection is going to have the first one, the second is going to have the first and second, and the third is going to have all 3 of them. Let me explain to you how crazy this is. There are so many safety settings, some of which are not in any other Lincoln vehicles right now, even the Navigator as an option. And by the way, you can get as many as all 3 of these on any trim level. For simplicity's sake, because it seems I've made this video more than complicated enough as it is, let's just call them 2.1, 2.1 Vision, and 2.1 Drive. The notable features on 2.1 are intelligent adaptive cruise control with stop and go and lane centering and more. Vision, which comes with a 360 camera that you can see a bird's eye view of the vehicle when you're in parking lots, as well as 360 parking sensors all around the vehicle. And lastly, this is insane. People have been saying that they're not getting Lincolns just because the Lincolns don't have this as an option. Drive. It's going to come with ActiveGlide, an extremely popular and sought after feature that's only available in the 2022 Navigator and no other Lincoln models until now. I've talked about it and what it does in other videos, but the other ones piggyback on top of it. This is not just ActiveGlide. This is ActiveGlide 1.2. I don't know where 1.1, I guess it's such a big deal that it skipped over 1.1. Lane changing assist. People have said that ActiveGlide, it only keeps straight, it doesn't change lanes. That's a thing now, okay? In-lane repositioning, intersection assist, and driver state monitoring system. For some time, Lincoln made it an option, an individual option, where if you want a sunroof on a new vehicle, you can just get a sunroof on a new vehicle as an individual option. Recently, for the Corsair, the only way that you can get a sunroof, at least with a standard, is an extra entire package that it comes in exclusively called the premium package. That's not a thing anymore. The premium package, mind you, is twice the price of the sunroof that they're charging now. So the sunroof is going to be an individual option. No more premium package. Also, something super, super cool that some of you may have looked into this a little and they're like, how has he gone this far and not mentioned this? The Jet package. Some of you might know that the Aviator, they came out in mid-2022 with something called the Jet package. I made a video about the Jet package, literally everything that it comes with. It is a purely cosmetic package, but it makes the vehicle on the outside, it just really, really stands out. It's gorgeous. Like I said, like it's taking all these updates on the other vehicles and it's just actually piggybacking on those updates of all the other vehicles. What they did with the Jet package, the Aviator, you can only get it on the reserve trim. You can get it on the standard or the reserve Corsair. Isn't that crazy? Isn't all of this really crazy? The most significant thing to me about everything I'm going over in this video is that to me, it almost seems that the 2023 Corsair is almost like Lincoln's way of telling us that they're capable of putting all of these different changes in their vehicles and appearances and technology into one product. And what's important about that is if they can do this with one product, they can probably do it somehow with the others. But those are all the changes that they're making in the 2023 Corsair. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for this thing or what? If you haven't had the chance to drive a Corsair, give us a call at 724-941-1600 and always ask for Sam. At the very making of this video, you could be watching this and this could be completely not true anymore. We do not have any 23s that are on the way. It was literally a day or two ago that we were able to start ordering them. So if you're really interested in one, just give us a call again at 724-941-1600 and always ask for Sam or extension 522. I'll take it from there and we're gonna get the Corsair of your dreams. I'm so excited about the Corsair. I am almost surprised that I didn't explode in the filming of this video. Other than that, I'm trying to work with as many people as humanly possible, so I will pay you for every person who comes in and buys from me saying you referred them. If they come in and buy from me and we know that you referred them, we will send you a check. For anybody who doesn't want a brand new Lincoln, we have an impressive pre-owned inventory, most of which is Lincolns and certified ones at that. We have a Ford store I can sell through as well, new and used. And for anybody who lives far from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, we do deliver. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and enjoy the rest of your day.